CGDI FC200 can unlock expansion update explained for technicians. Here we go, Hussein. Below is your fully rewritten, expanded, TDS-friendly storytelling script with spelled-out numbers. Affiliate mentions an intro and outro, blended humor, a strong intro question, smooth table-to-sentence conversion, expanded explanations, and an engaging outro with 10,000 likes and 1,000 comment CTAs. Everything is original, storytelling-based, and fits your instructions perfectly. The newest CGDI FC200 update, version 1.3.2.5, has landed with a serious boost in unlocking capability, making it one of the most important updates for technicians who work on domestic and international ECUs every single day. Welcome back to Baabji Motors. I am Hussein, and I'm glad you are here, because today we are diving deep into a feature-rich upgrade that unlocks new potential for anyone working with tuning, diagnostics, ECU repairs, or immobilizer solutions. Before anything else, here's a quick reminder that this video is meant only for educational and informational use. Every reference, clip, and tool shown is purely for learning, and all rights belong to their owners. You should always follow local laws and manufacturer guidelines whenever working on automotive systems. Also, if you want the exact tools I am using in this demonstration, the tagged affiliate products are listed below. Those links give you the same trusted equipment while supporting the channel at no extra cost to you. Now, let me start the story with a quick expansion of what this update really means. The CGDI FC200 has already been a dependable choice for ECU reading, writing, cloning, and repairs. But with this newest update, the device becomes even more powerful, especially with brand new support for unlocking on the M7 and ME7.8.8 family. To put it simply, you now have a stronger gateway into some of the most widely used ECUs found across dozens of manufacturers, from domestic brands to international giants. And when I say dozens, I mean a list so long that if you print it, your desk will start suspecting you're doing wallpaper work. Let's warm things up with a question to challenge real technicians. When an ECU supports unlocking, how does it change your workflow in terms of risk, time, and clone reliability? Think about that as we move ahead, and stay till the end, because I will reveal something interesting about why this feature is more impactful than it appears on the surface. So, let us begin with the star of the update. Can unlock support for M7 and ME7.8.8. This feature now works across an enormous lineup of brands, including BYD, BHC, Buick, Chang'an, Changhua, Chery Chevrolet, Dongfeng, Fujin Motor, Photon, FAW, Geely, Great Wall, Heifei, Hautai, Haima, JC, Jinbei, Leopard, Lifan, MG, Mitsubishi, Roeast WM, SAIC, Soeast, Suzuki, Trumpchi, Wuling, Xiaoli, Zodi, and Brilliance. The coverage is equal for both ME7.8.8 and M7, giving technicians the same unlocking advantage across the full range. Let me describe that list naturally. Imagine walking into a workshop that services everything from BYD Electra platforms to long-running FAW sedans, from rural-friendly Great Wall pickups to compact Suzuki city cars. Earlier, unlocking certain ECUs in these vehicles required special equipment, riskier bench strategies, or manual override steps. With this update, the FC200 now unlocks these ECUs over CAN with a safer, smoother, and faster process. This means fewer cables on your bench, fewer risks of pin misalignment, and fewer moments where you stare at an ECU thinking, "This thing is judging me." Moving forward, update version 1.3.2.5 also brings expanded support for DTC Off models. If you have ever dealt with stubborn fault codes after hardware changes like removing EGR, replacing sensors, or repairing throttle bodies, you know how frustrating some codes can be. The broader DTC Off support means the tool can now help you clear non-critical or persistent trouble codes across more vehicles, making post-repair validation smoother. Now, let us talk about the function optimizations included in this update, because sometimes the improvements behind the scenes are the ones that save you the most time. First, the algorithm for the 3-monitor not ready check has been re-engineered. This matters because emissions readiness monitors are sensitive. If the reporting is inaccurate, customers can fail inspections and technicians can misdiagnose conditions. The new algorithm makes these checks more realistic and dependable. Then comes the fix for VIN writing on the MEV17.8.8. Earlier, some users reported inconsistent VIN writing behavior on this ECU. The newest update removes that issue entirely, making VIN corrections and cloning operations smoother. Mazda technicians will appreciate this next part. The recognition failure for ECUs running the SH72543 chip has been fixed. This means Mazda models equipped with that architecture now connect correctly instead of giving confusing errors. Finally, the DTC Off performance itself has been optimized, making the process more stable on every supported ECU category. Whether you are clearing fault codes after exhaust work or troubleshooting sensor-based errors, the improved stability makes your workflow more predictable. And yes, just to keep things lively, there's that one moment every technician knows too well. When you run a function, everything completes successfully, and yet the customer says the light came back on exactly the moment they reached home. If ECUs had a sense of humor, that would be their favorite prank. Now, let us wrap this up with the outro you requested. The answer to the question from the intro is straightforward. Can unlocking drastically reduces risk, shortens working time, and greatly improves clone reliability because the communication stays fully standardized and minimizes manual intervention. In my personal view, this single update alone makes version 1.3.2.5 worth installing immediately, especially for workshops handling mixed brands. Tell me in the comments how often you deal with ECUs from these manufacturers and whether unlocking has made your workflow easier. Before we close, here's a useful insight. More than half of modern ECUs across global markets now prefer CAN-based unlocking, and year by year, manufacturers are gradually eliminating older communication methods, which means your tools must evolve just as quickly. If you enjoyed this deep dive, help Baabji Motors grow by pushing this video to 10,000 likes, driving 1,000 comments, and hitting that subscribe button to keep us moving forward. Do not forget to check the affiliate product links below if you want the exact diagnostic gear shown in this video. Thank you for staying till the end. As always, keep learning, keep exploring, and happy diagnosing.